Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to continue, but I can't keep doing parts, although I'm getting many requests to continue discussing some unusual, but yet in some cases common signs of heart problems. I'm glad to hear that it's benefiting many of you, and it's actually getting some of you to go see a cardiologist as well as an acupuncturist. And that's what this is all about, your health. Okay? Now, many of you were surprised that abdominal pain and forgetfulness and chronic fatigue can be a potential symptom of heart problems. But a more common one is chest pain, which can be a sign of an impending heart attack. That can be seen as, I would say, heartburn. Now, one, indigestion or heartburn is less serious to a great extent than a heart attack, an actual heart attack. So if it seems really unusual and you don't know why you have this chest pain, the first thought that should come to mind is to seek emergency care. After leaving emergency care, you should make an appointment to see an acupuncturist right away. Because this is something, whether it's heartburn or heart attack, you don't want to persist. Because heartburn can lead to other problems later on down the road. Now, another sign that may surprise many individuals is chronic snoring. Because it can lead to sleep apnea, which isn't good. Now, ways to attempt to combat chronic snoring: one, first and foremost, to see an acupuncturist. Two, stop drinking alcohol. And no more smoking. Okay? But step one will cover steps 2 and 3 and beyond. Because chronic snoring, believe it or not, is not good for you. But then also sleep apnea. Now, many individuals are unaware that sleep apnea can cause stroke, heart failure, and even high blood pressure. Because for those that don't know what sleep apnea is, it's basically a disorder in which a person stops and starts breathing again while sleeping. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous disorder. You have sleep apnea, see an acupuncturist. Definitely see an acupuncturist. Because as a board certified doctor of acupuncture, I'm fully aware that health is wealth. I'm aware that the wealth is not in the bank. It's not in the safe. It's not in the stock market. It's not in your purse. It's not in your pocket. It's not under the mattress. It's not in the shoebox in the closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard. The wealth is in you. And it's important that you understand that, because once you do, you'll begin seeing an acupuncturist. Now, another symptom can be, let's say, panic attack. Now, you see, panic attack, which can be a mental and emotional disorder, and heart attack can present with some similar symptoms or signs. You begin to panic, seek emergency care right away. But to learn more about, let's say, panic attack as a mental and emotional disorder, I advise you to go to acupuncturesmylife.tv and view some of the episodes on mental and emotional disorders, where there's a few of them we discuss panic attacks in some of the episodes. Or if you have Roku TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV, you can watch Acupuncture's My Life television on there. You can watch Acupuncture's My Life on those streaming services. But panic attack has many similar symptoms as a heart attack. And another sign that many are unaware of, and I speak this to a few of my patients who get them, are bad headaches. Because a persistent headache can be a sign of let's say, a blood clot in your heart, or even a stroke. You want to seek emergency care right away, and then see an acupuncturist afterwards. You see, it's important that you know these things. Because heart problems your heart is an organ you really do not want to take lightly when there's something wrong. You don't want to ignore the signs and symptoms. You know what? If you're operating a vehicle right now, do me a favor and pull it over to the side of the road. And if you're crossing the street, I need you to hurry and safely get across the street. And if you're carrying or lifting something heavy, do me a favor, take a moment and rest it down. Because I need everyone in a relaxed state right now. Because I need you to close your eyes, and I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them. Boom. You are now brand new, and brand new you are. But definitely bad headaches that persist. It's time to seek potentially emergency care and see an acupuncturist right away. Another sign is if you're having trouble breathing, shortness of breath. That can be a sign that your heart is not functioning properly. Fluid can build up in the lungs, and they can create breathing issues. Along with seeing a physician, definitely in such a case, see an acupuncturist. Do you even experience signs of fainting or even dizziness? Now, if a person ruptured their aorta, that can cause fainting or dizziness. But you want to get checked out. There's no reason, to an acupuncturist, this can be a sign of blood deficiency, chi stagnation, but more so blood deficiency or even blood stasis. Somewhere in the upper jowl, heart. You'd have to be assessed by an acupuncturist. That's why I say see a physician annually, regular checkups, and see an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits. Another is, do you present with signs of bradycardia? Now, bradycardia is a slow heart rate, where your heart beats under 60 beats per minute. Now, unless you're an athlete that's constantly training for marathons, triathlons, or just a particular sport, if you live a sedentary lifestyle, or you're not too active and your heart is beating under 60 beats per minute, it's time to see an acupuncturist as well as a physician. You want to rule out as much as possible. Better safe than sorry. But you wouldn't worry about this if you were seeing an acupuncturist on a regular basis. Another potential symptom or sign is back pain that starts out in your chest, but then it sort of like radiates to your lower back. That can be tied to a heart attack, and many individuals are unaware of that. But I'm not going to, go much further with this because, many individuals I see are becoming more and more concerned because they're experiencing some of these symptoms. My thing is, if you're concerned, see an acupuncturist right away. But if it's like really concerning, potentially disabling, you want to seek emergency care first. Because if you're experiencing any of these symptoms or even more, an acupuncturist will pick all of this up and make the proper recommendations as well as treatment protocols for you, what's best for you, because it's about your health. Make acupuncture a part of your life, please. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?